What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Joey back with more Batman Arkham Knight. In the last episode, we just started the series, and Scarecrow is threatening the entire city by detonating a giant fear bomb or fear gas thing, or something. He's gonna drop a giant fear bomb on Gotham, and he cleared out the entire city. But what we did find was a militiaman or something like that, a very military-like man, and he said that Scarecrow is staying up in a penthouse right now, and we're here, so we might as well scope the place out.
Do your worst. The boredom is killing me.
Poison Ivy.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get what's coming to you when we're good and ready. Why do we have to wait? We could give her a dose now. Be my guest. I'll tell Scarecrow it was your idea. I was just joking. Didn't sound like a joke. What, you think I wanted to know I was going against orders? Have you seen him? Yeah, up close. He's done something to his face, hasn't he? Looks like he's taken a knife and cut chunks out of it. Rumor is he got his face torn off by some freak called Killer Croc. Really? Looks deliberate to me. Yeah, well, I guess he figured he should look the part. You know, like a scarecrow. That's messed up, man. And speaking of messed up, why is she here?
I'm here because your boss has an inferiority complex. After all, he's only human.
I like to listen to their commentary. It can be very funny sometimes, but also it's just sometimes it's just really epic to hear, because like the comments that they say are just incredibly interesting. But Scarecrow has Poison Ivy locked in that little cage there, so we gotta save her. Even though she may be a bad guy, Batman will save everyone.
Something tells me this wasn't part of the plan.
Get over here! Ah! Stupid camera. Nuh.
Well, that's made things a little more interesting.
Sir, it's Batman. He's here.
Were you expecting to find me, Batman? I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Take a look at the chamber. I want you to know the fear that is coming.
Listen up, Bat Freak. We're walking out of here, nice and slow. If you try anything stupid, I'll blow her brains out.
Charming. But only one of us is getting out of this cell.
No! No! No!
Nothing like a little natural immunity.
And there she is.
What are you doing here?
It's Poison Ivy.
Why did Scarecrow lock you up?
No hello?
Tell me.
And what if I don't want to?
Then I burn every plant in Gotham.
It started with a meeting.
What meeting?
Everyone was there. Penguin, Two-Face, Riddler, even poor Harley. Scarecrow said he had a plan. That together we could take you out, and Gotham would be ours.
Over my dead body.
I believe that was the idea. I told him that I wasn't interested in his pathetic human games, and when I came to, I was locked up in that room. It's such a shame that his vile toxin has no effect on me. Nature always wins. Will he ever learn?
I don't think will I ever learn. I think it's will you learn. Ta-da! I'm here.
You're coming with me.
You only had to ask. What's wrong?
Go, go, go! We got the target, sir. He's cornered. Don't move.
Are you sure it's him?
Confirmed, it's Batman.
Sir, that tank they have backing them up is unmanned.
Good.
I thought this would be tough. All it took was one tank.
And as you heard, Alfred said that tank is unmanned, meaning it's controlled remotely. So, we can use lethal force.
60mm cannon operational. Riot suppressor engaged.
Batman, I've spotted 6 more unmanned tanks moving through Chinatown. Be there any second.
But I don't understand why the Arkham Knight would make the tanks be controlled remotely, because if he knows Batman won't kill anyone, so I would have just put like 10 people in one tank, and then he wouldn't have been able to do anything really. Come on. Stupid. When it comes to the tanks, I highly recommend shooting at their turrets, because that's like a one-shot kill. I have the little mini-map there. Just gotta... Come on. There we go. Oh god. Don't need to be... There we go. Nice. But that's the thing with the Batmobile, like, when it's fighting the tanks, it's
We need to
lethal
leave.
The
gunshots.
master of understatement as ever.
And when he's fighting people inside the tank, he uses rubber bullets. Like a riot
I need to
suppressor.
know where those tanks are coming from.
I'm tracking several transport helicopters moving into the city. There are more on the way.
Activate the Batmobile weapon diagnostics. It's time to go to war.
Something I remembered was there's another trophy through here. Come on, it's up there. Mine.
Weird. All the radio stations are playing emergency broadcasts.
Alright, so what we need to do now is just run through weapon diagnostics, which is basically like AR missions. So it just teaches us how to use the Batmobile.
Weapon energy system diagnostic test online. Stage 1. Destroy targets to charge up weapon energy and activate missile barrage.
Alright, so it's basically showing how to use your special missiles. These are just regular cannon shots, but you can use special missiles to take out one or more targets.
Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 2. Charge the missile barrage to level 2 to destroy up to 4 targets at once. Missile barrage level 2.
Alright, now we have both bars filled up, so we can take out 4 tanks at once.
Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 3. Taking damage depletes weapon energy. Charge up missile barrage to level 2 and destroy 4 active targets to complete diagnostic test.
And if we get shot, then our weapon systems deplete, as the computer was just saying. So, you gotta be smart and dodge the missiles as best you can.
Missile barrage level 2 ready.
Goodbye, bitch!
Diagnostic test complete.
Celebratory donuts. Oh,
Mission complete.
cut me off. Oh well. But if you do AR missions and side missions, you get a whole upgrade point for doing that,
GCPD to pull their men off the
which is
street.
something that I like.
I'm heading there now.
It's very, I don't know, it basically helps you get upgrades quicker, I guess, because there's a lot of upgrades in this game.
Deployed across the city. Gotham is under attack. I want everyone off the streets and back to GCPD. We're not equipped to deal with what's out there. Thank God there's someone who is.
Yeah, I'll be there in a second there, Gordon. But that thing I destroyed was like another riddle, and that can only be destroyed with the Batmobile. But alright, as Gordon said, there's tanks deployed all over the city, and there's only one man that can save us all. Boom! 4 down all at once. Boom!
Jim, tell your men they can resume their patrols. The tanks have been dealt with.
Thank God. Let's hope they were the last.
Don't count on it. I need the isolation chamber prepped at the GCPD lockup. I'm bringing in Ivy.
He already... It's crazy. It's like, I need to arrest Ivy right now. It's like, you're coming with me, Ivy.
Good to have you here, Batman. Bring her down to the lockup on the lower level.
What the hell?
Hell? Hold your fire! It's Batman! What is that thing? Kidding me? I thought we were under attack.
Cops think I'm
Any
gonna go
progress
rogue
with the
right
fear
now and
toxin
start shooting them.
It's gonna take a little while longer. Drop by the clock tower when you're ready, and I'll show you what I've got so far.
Who taught you to drive?
Alfred. He's a great driver. Alfred's a great driver.
Scarecrow's gonna break you, Batman.
Honestly, why do you even bother with these meat sacks?
Civil unrest? There's a war on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
Well, look who it is.
Ivy. Well, that's one less thing to worry about.
Is the isolation chamber ready?
Glad you're putting it to good use.
Oh good, another cell. You feel safer now that I'm all locked up?
Yeah. Pretty safe, anyway. What's that? Trail of Fear. First supervillain down. Haha. What do you gotta say, Ivy?
Can't lock me in here like some human.
I just did.
It was Harley who broke me out of that police cell in Bloodhaven. Why don't you try arresting her?
I'm sure I will later in the game.
You know these walls won't hold me for long. Still, if it makes you feel safer, I'll indulge the fantasy. For now.
Well, thank you for doing this solid for me then, Ivy.
Locking me up is a sign of desperation, Batman. I can see it in your eyes. You're afraid.
Well, we'll see. But there's something actually down over here that I want to show you guys. This is like the evidence archive, as it says up there. This is like where all the villains, like all their gadgets and toys were collected. They, like here's where Joker stuff is. He has, well, it'll just...
One vial of Titan formula. One set of wind-up explosive false teeth. One pair of actual X-ray specs. One toy gun loaded with one toy flag and 5 real bullets. All used by the Joker. No known alias. It's one hell of a toy box. I'm glad no one's gonna play with it again.
So that's Joker's stuff, as Cash was just saying. You got the Titan gun, dynamite teeth, and the fake gun, and some X-ray specs. We got Mad Hatter's gear.
Tailored top hat, worn by Jervis Tetch, aka the Mad Hatter. The guy's mad, all right. He tried to brainwash Batman in Arkham City. He got the Wonderland kicked out of him instead. I hated letting him go. This guy's too creepy to stay free.
We also have Bane over here.
One stuffed bear and a canister of Titan formula, owned by Bane, aka Unknown. We had to let Bane loose after the Arkham City fallout. Guy was messed up anyway. Serious Titan withdrawal. My guess, he's off somewhere getting clean. And he's not going to be happy when he comes back.
There's also a couple other things around here. There's Electrocutioner's Gloves, which was a villain back in Arkham Origins. I haven't played that game. I might play it at some point. Right now I only have it available on the 360. Maybe I'll be able to purchase it on the Xbox store or something like that. I don't really know. Anarchy was another villain from Arkham Origins, as was Black Mask. But this here's Talia al Ghul's memorial.
Talia.
That was the girl that was killed by Joker in Arkham City. Batman's lover, I guess.
I'm sorry.
Well, sometimes sorry isn't good enough. But there's also something important over here. The remote electrical charge gun from Arkham City.
Used by Batman, aka... We don't like to ask. Batman dropped this here with the rest of the Arkham City evidence. Nice to have some of Batman's gear in the evidence room. I hope he doesn't ask for it back.
Well, guess what? I want it back. So you can literally just break the glass and take it. Which is super funny to me. And you can grab this whenever you need to. There's a specific level that you're going to need it for, like later in the game in the main story, and that's when you're technically supposed to get it. But if you know that you can get it now, then you can just grab it first time you're in here. There's also a bunch of other memorials. There's Deadshot, Killer Croc, Ra's al Ghul. Let's have a listen real quick.
Ceremonial swords used by Ra's al Ghul. We found these at the bottom of Wonder Tower the night of Protocol 10. They were covered in blood. No body, though.
That was actually a thing in Arkham City. If you go back to where Ra's al Ghul's body was impaled on that fence, you'll realize that his body's gone, which implies that the League of Assassins revived him again. This is also Harley Quinn's stuff, but this relates to the Harley Quinn DLC later in the game. There's also this Riddler trophy that I want.
I ain't stopping.
Hey, I took a couple things back there, a trophy and a gun. I'm gonna just... It's my stuff now, okay?
Run through this one more time so we're clear. Priority 1, we're here to save lives. And it starts with the lives of your fellow officers right here at this precinct. I want a minimum of 4 guys on the roof at all times and a 6-man element patrolling the perimeter. We keep this building locked down. The only people who get in or out are our guys and the Batman. We have outlying patrols searching for Scarecrow in Bristol, Kingston, Drescher, Otisburg, and Port Adams. We've got a half-dozen choppers patrolling the skies, but make no mistake, we are not in control. Until we know what we're dealing with out there, until we have a solid lead on Scarecrow...
It's cool if I listen in, right, guys?
Dig in here and look out for our own.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna run through this one more time.
Alright, let's see what Gordon has for us. Talk to me, buddy.
Screw you.
Damn bureaucrats. We're on our own. We can handle it, Jim. What's the latest?
We've got incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
All right, let's see. First up, we've lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17. We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long. Then there's this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty. Also, we've had several sightings of the Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy, he's got to be up to no good.
Look, I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives. Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do. Good to hear. I've got a skeleton crew searching Gotham south and west. I'm gonna join him when I'm done here. We're gonna find that son of a bitch. Fernandez, it's Gordon. Give me an update.
And now we have all the not all the missions, but we have our mission select. So we got Riddler, who's doing his stuff again. Some weird crime scene involving a body. And the fire crew is missing. So I feel we should get Riddler out of the way now.
I'm going after Riddler.
Because he's a pain in the ass. We also have what our level ups look like now. We got the Batmobile weapons to upgrade the Batmobile later on. The Batmobile itself, you can boost its health and other things later on throughout the game. I'm not going to spoil too much. Obviously, the combat. Now, the things in blue are the stuff that we already have. Like, we already have, like, all these abilities here. Like, all these skills here, how to shoot and all that stuff. We got gadget skills. And we got gadget tech, get better upgrades for our specific gadgets. And we can upgrade the bat suit, give ourselves more health and speed and whatever else we need. But I'm going to wait because this game kind of involves saving your points for later. So I highly recommend doing that. Oh, that's the cop we were playing as in the diner.
He ain't gonna be able to live with himself when he finds out what he did in that diner.
He's gonna lose his badge for sure.
Owens is a good cop, lives for the job. He don't deserve this.
Man, he was gassed out in the diner, and now he's freaking out. What's in here? Oh, it's Jack Ryder. Oh, I forgot. This is actually a riddle here, so scan him.
What are you doing here, Ryder? Hey, how's my favorite masked vigilante? One of those nights, huh?
You shouldn't be in the city.
Bet you're wondering about the tape. I'll let you in on the action, if you promise to keep me in the loop. What do you say?
It's not safe. You should have left with the evacuation.
And missed the biggest story of the year? Hell, the century. This is it. My chance to get back on top. Quid pro quo, Batman. What's the latest on Scarecrow? Any leads?
Stay out of trouble.
Hey, I try. Trouble always finds me.
October 15th. Still no sign.
Just Jack. So, these are what the stories are. So you can just cycle through, and I highly recommend pausing the video and taking a good look at these stories. We also have a couple new character bios, one for Jack Ryder. He's kind of the snarky reporter who never has his facts straight. We also have Poison Ivy. The eco-terrorism, yeah, whatever that said. And the badass Aaron Cash. Missing his left hand because Croc ate it off. Alright. I think we should do one more thing before we end this episode.
I guess Scarecrow gave you the slip. You broke my wrist for nothing. He's got plans for you, Batman. You and all your friends. Tonight's the night we finally break the bat.
You can try, but I doubt it will work. What the hell's going on in here?
Batman, we're not doing too good in here.
Jeez.
Don't look it, but we're the lucky ones. John, breathe with me.
You're the lucky ones. Are you kidding me?
My wife. I need to speak to her. Everything's gonna be okay, John.
Are you okay, man?
I have to get back out there. You're not going anywhere. You've got a concussion. They need help. You won't be helping anyone in your state. You'll get yourself killed. I left them. My friends. Listen, you did everything you could. It's not your fault.
Bobby, they pulled him from the car. He was screaming. They beat him. The whole crowd cheering. They tore him to pieces like animals.
Jesus. You can tell we got the pictures of Two-Face, Penguin, Harley Quinn. Jeez. This is gonna be a rough night. Alright, I feel we should do...
This thing's had a serious upgrade. Air support saw it turn into some kind of tank. Nice.
Don't get too close.
Back off my car, alright, boys? It's not for you.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne.
Lucius.
The car's performing to your high expectations.
Actually, Lucius, she's a little sluggish.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Give me a few moments, and I'll bring the afterburner function online.
Thanks, Lucius. It was good of you to stay behind.
So the afterburner's a
Thank me,
speaker.
Mr. Wayne. Just try not to hurtle off the road. I should have some more upgrades ready soon.
Why didn't I already have this, though? There's a trophy up there.
I have messages for you all. To the vandals who stayed behind to pick the still warm flesh from Gotham's bones. Have your fun. You are under my protection. To the cowards quaking behind the police department's walls, you will not be spared. And to Batman, I have already won. Emptied your city with a vial of toxin and a few threatening words. That's how little the safety you provided was worth. And when the dawn comes, when Gotham lies in ruin and I turn my gaze to the world beyond, the legend of the Batman will be worth nothing at all.
He plans to destroy me. Well. Nah, I'll just destroy myself. That's it, I died. I'm kidding. Surprisingly, I didn't. I mean, I just ran right into a freaking gas station. But it's like, nah, no, you're good. No, it's called being ahead of the competition. I feel like this episode has gone on long enough. In the next episode, we're gonna take on a few side missions, but that's the beauty of this game. The side missions don't feel like actual side missions. Like it just feels like it's a main part of the story. So, in the next episode, we'll take on Riddler, maybe rescue a couple... Oh, hold up a second. Hold up. Yeah, I see you over there, buddy. Where do you think you're going? No, 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 no.
Riddler, tell me what you know.
All right, I'll talk. Just don't hurt me.
Good.
Thank you. But after interrogating that guy, I'm going to end the episode off here. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. It always means an incredible amount to me. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family. And I will see you guys in the next episode.